untouchable. Ah, crap.
One, two, three, Shogun!
The Horde and the Shogun is a rematch actually from last year.
It's only fitting that this is going to be the matchup to decide the grand finals.
The high new wants it. See a big jump for! Oh my goodness! He gets for it. That's huge!
My heart cannot handle this.
Really need right now. And the flashbang goes down. Dario Magic's just firing away. Shot after shot. And Shogun!
We go! That is the victory for Shogun! Oh my goodness!
Cover going out.
One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
Don't even heal up, squad.
Keep up. Trevor.
Placing swarm grenade. One enemy remaining.
Cover going out.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Enemy kill. Turret out.
Spike planted.
Three.
One enemy remaining.
Four. My ult's ready. This is nothing. Oh, was that important? Placing sentry. Placing alarm bot.
Placing swarm grenade. Recalling my bot. Spike planted. Last player standing.
Concussing! Flash out!
I can hold an area pretty well myself. Make sure to cover the angles I can't.
Able to hear me even though I've been talking this entire time, so that should be fun. Thank you for the feedback. That is helpful. It does make sure that everyone's getting experience and some commentary in addition to just watching good old-fashioned Valorant. Score here for the Cincinnati Lions Gray is 4 to the Cincinnati Lions Orange 1. Score update for the Cincinnati Lions Black. They are sitting at 6 against the Hanover Horde A's 0. So that game is going handedly in Black's favor. Moving over here, watching the attack commence. We do have potential rotation from the Cincinnati Lions Gray pushing the A site.
Placing swarm grenade. Alarm bot out. Here.
That spike is down. These defenders are going to have to do something to make something happen. Amayo goes down to Breen. Is there enough time for Winkelberg? Does not seem so. Ego Death on site. Still players defending. The spike is too close to call, and Josh Hidd does take down Ego Death. Attackers win, bringing the Cincinnati Lions Gray to a 5-1 victory on that round. All right, let's go ahead and check back in on the Cincinnati Lions Black game. Currently sitting at 7-1 in favor of the Cincinnati Lions Black. Naturally, as soon as we switch to them, they do start a timeout. Discussing strategy, discover what they need to do to maintain this momentum. Valorant, a wonderful game of comebacks. And just a reminder, if you're new to watching this stream and you want to get more Valorant action, Apex, and soon Rocket League streams notifications, make sure you follow this page. Definitely helps us out, and it definitely shows the support for these very talented players. All right, timeout almost concluding. Only about 20 seconds left. I'm curious what they're discussing. I wonder if they're just simply taking a break to calm down, or if they're actually going to switch up their defense based on strategies they had seen the Hanover Horde executing. They might even be using this time to talk about when they swap here in a little bit, which is a few rounds away. Oh, I see what's going on. Looking in the chat, they're looking for a pause so that they can take care of some technical difficulties. In the meantime, we're going to go back to the orange-gray game. We do have only one player remaining for the 0 players remaining for the Cincinnati Lions Orange, and the Cincinnati Lions Gray do bring the score 6-1 in their favor with a flawless victory.
You know, from the front.
Second game tonight for both of these teams. Both have been warmed up. I do hope my audio was working for the first game. And if anyone's watching and is better at technical streaming aspects, please come up on the net and hit me up. Would love the assistance. We do have an immediate attack on that corner. 5-foot dealer takes out Ego Death, seemingly expecting the player in that position. A hard push for the B site going on. See how this defense is able to react. Fiction with the ultimate. Decides to opt for the op.
Last player standing.
Goes down to Breen. leaving Nova as the last remaining player against a full 5 Lions Gray players. Another flawless victory for the Lions Gray. Also, for quick update, Lions Black are still paused, so we're not missing anything over there. We will transition to the Lions Black team once they unpause and the action is continuing.
Time for a field test.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the Lions Gray continue this strategy of pushing B site hard.
Placing alarm bot.
Ooh, nice keyhole shot from Dingus, taking a Mayo out. Oh, they do seem to be going for the C site, taking down Ego Death. Lions Gray have complete run of the C site, just having to
Spike planted.
prevent a rotation
Last
from
player
the Lions
standing.
Orange. 1 player remaining for the Orange, Fiction, against 5 Lions Gray players. Fiction does take out Raptor. And Breen does take out Fiction. Attackers win that round, bringing the score 8-1 in favor of the Cincinnati Lions Gray. We're going to go ahead and jump over to the Lions Black. They are currently 8-1 against the Hanover Horde A. Still on the defense. Does look like the Hanover team is preparing for a push on the A site. Hoping this player here is not away from his keyboard. There we go. A little bit of movement.
Placing sentry.
Early contact likely to be made here by Grandma.
Blinded.
Grandma does glimpse
Ended.
opposing players. Does take out Crazed. Current man advantage goes to Cincinnati Lions Black. Grandma trying to get some shots off. Does get taken down in that 2v1 situation. Currently 3v3 on this map. The spike is not near a site, but it does look like the Hanover Horde is going to have a favorable rotation here. They're going to have A all to themselves, while the Cincinnati Lions Black are trying to see where the Hanover is going. Expert Chimpanzee likely to be the first to make contact here on the A site. Sitting in what's commonly referred to as heaven. Does get briefly flashed there. Gets a great jump on Yuji. Jumps down into a 2v1 situation, and Mav ends up cleaning it up and will get this defuse off, which will bring the Cincinnati Lions Black to a 9-1 victory.
Oh, no, you don't deserve my mention.
Placing sentry. Bot coming back.
All right, we do see the Hanover Horde again. Stacking up similar. This player wondering if he's AFK.
Here.
They appear to be straying from the last strategy of going towards the A site first. A little bit of a spread. Seem to be pushing up towards the B site. Let's go ahead and check out and see if Mav is going to be the first in contact here. Does identify one of the enemy players. Does not get the shots off, unfortunately. Gets a little stunned. Chaotic utilities going on. Players going down. Craze took out Expert Chimpanzee. Sun, Mav each with a pick. Cincinnati Lions Black sitting 4-3. I wonder if they're going to see this enemy player in the rear.
Last player standing.
This is all going very quickly. We do have Red as the last remaining player against 2 Hanover players.
Enemy remaining.
1v1 situation. And Red does pull out the clutch, bringing the Cincinnati Lions to a 10-1 score. 3 more rounds remaining, or 3 more round victories will bring the Cincinnati Lions Black to a 5-0 record this season.
Let's
Sunny
go.
B with a very serious looking gun. Some of these skins are pretty cool. Hanover Horde A, pushing towards the A site. Grandma likely to make first contact here. Shoots through some crates, known and suspected enemy locations. 3 Lions take out 3 Hanover Horde players. Absolute flawless defense there from the Cincinnati Lions Black. 11-1.
Switching sides.
The sides have been switched. You'll notice the portraits have become red for the Cincinnati Lions, signifying that they are now on the attack. You also notice that the economies did get reset. Everyone's sitting on pistols, low funds, very little armor being purchased by either side. Score update for the Lions Orange and Lions Gray match. Lions Gray are still leading with a score of 9-2. Gray is currently in a timeout. We'll probably see if this match gets concluded. If not, we'll bounce over and check them out. Grandma getting some information. A lot of fighting going on. Booger is not one of ours. Sun does get blinded, but still gets 2 picks while on site.
Spike carrier was killed.
Spike down A.
Does get pincer moved by 2 opposing players. Grandma has the spike down. It's now in the Lions court to just keep people away from it. Grandma aggressively pushing. Red in support.
1 enemy remaining.
Red with some abilities.
Standing.
That was a blinding flash that Red's character is able to shoot through walls. Red with the jump does end up securing that victory. 12-1 for the Cincinnati Lions Black. 1 more round win, and that will give them the match win for them to have a 5-0 record in this season. Lions Black looking like they're going to be pushing the C site. Seems to be currently lightly defended. It's 1 Hanover player, a second on the way. Sun got blinded, approaching the site. Gunshots going off, firefight kicking. Expert Chimpanzee taking out Booger. Grandma gets a pick, Red gets a pick. Mav getting the plant as the rest of the Lions go stalking. Ooh, Sun with a couple very close shots does go down.
1 enemy remaining.
Expert Chimpanzee. Attackers win. 13-1 victory. Cincinnati Black over the Hanover Horde A. Phenomenal game. We'll go ahead and get a peek here at the scoreboard. And then we'll move over to the Cincinnati Lions Orange versus Gray match. I don't want this. Not sure how to get out of this. Don't want to go to it. Unfortunately, we are not going to have that scoreboard right now. Let's go ahead and check out the Lions Orange versus Gray. Currently, Gray is leading 10-2. They have swapped sides, so the Lions Orange are on the offense now. It does appear that this is the first round that has been swapped. You see everyone with pistols. The economy has been reset during this swap. Fiction getting some early shots off towards Breen. Does take him off, but not after Breen had taken out Nova. Fiction and Ego Death pushing towards the C site from the eastern side. Ego Death pushing forward. Does have the spike. Takes out the sentry tower.
Right there.
Likely to get this plant off, but are they going to be able to maintain it? 5-foot dealer does take out Winkleberg. Winkleberg takes out Josh Head. Ego Death,
Last player
one of the
standing.
last players standing, does take out another player, but 5-foot dealer has enough time to defuse
here.
this spike, which is going to give the Gray
Gun
an
here.
11-2 score.
Was that important?
Not sure if my audio was working when I was mentioning it, but this is the first time we've had two Lions teams face off against each other. Apologize for the dinging. A lot of Discord messages occurring. We've got Cincinnati Lions orange, looking like they're going to push the A site.
Cover going out.
Not doing so quietly. A lot of shots happening. Great shot by Fiction, knowing where that Omen was going to be going. Currently players trading left and right. Orange with the man advantage of 4v3. Blind does accidentally go off. Josh Hid with the flank.
One enemy remaining.
Mayo, last remaining player for the Cincy Orange. Is he going to be able to take it? He does not. This puts the Cincinnati Lions Gray within 1 round of securing this match.
Point.
See if the Cincinnati Lions Orange are able to come back from this.
Charge out. Here.
Looking a little bleak. Gonna
Watch it
need
here. Watch
10
it here.
wins in a row to
Here.
keep their shot alive for this match.
Are they asleep?
Five-foot dealer. Really not liking that wall. Meanwhile, Cincinnati Lions Orange nowhere near that wall, moving towards the C site. Winkelberg about to get in contact. He does take out 5-foot dealer, but the trade happens for Dingus. Rest of the Lions Gray are rotating towards the C site. Trades continuing to happen, 3v3 for these teams. Josh Hid takes out Ego Death after they take out Alpha Raptor.
One enemy remaining. Spike down. C.
This might be it for the Cincinnati Lions Orange. Amayo, last player standing, does not have the spike. Spike currently
Placing swarm
located with Josh Hid for the Cincinnati Lions Gray.
grenade. Placing swarm. Oh!
And Josh Hid does take out Amayo,
Defenders win.
completing the game 13-2. Cincinnati Lions Gray. Thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did. Again, please don't forget to follow and support our players in the chat. They all had wonderful games. GG's to everyone involved. GG's to the Hanover Horde. Have a great night, and for more Valorant action, tune in on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and we'll be back at it. Thank you.